You know, I'm not trying to shit on this girl, but I don't know what's popping about Glorilla. Like you've heard.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know what's good about Glorilla. But everybody's like, yeah, but you just want her to win because of her story. I'm like, okay, you can have a dope ass story, but respectfully, I don't have to think you're a good musician or a good artist. Those two things aren't congruent. You know what I'm saying?
When you really look at the most popular music, most people aren't saying their own ideas, right? They're repeating a bunch of stuff that kind of blends in so everybody can agreeable, right? Yeah. So it's like you kind of lose your individuality when you do stuff like that, because the only thing you could offer that nobody else offers, right, is your own thoughts.
Yeah.
In pop music and in rather like modern music that's popular now, it's like there's not a lot of that. It's just a lot of like
recycled drink bars. It's just drink bars.
Kind of like you wanna go with the wave. You want to go with it. You don't want to go against it. You don't want to make
push the envelope. You don't want to push the envelope. Yeah.
I got a question for you guys, yo. This is a little. It's on the topic of pop music, but it's a little like off a little bit. But like, I'm somebody. I'm not gonna lie. Like to me, pop isn't a bad word. Like I know like a lot of people kind of look like, oh, pop, you know what I mean, kind of shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Like growing up, my sister used to have a fucking MP3 player, and that's all I used to listen to. Like until I was probably 12 or so. So like all she had was fucking Gwen Stefani songs, Missy Elliott, and fucking Sierra and shit. So like. I fuck with pop. I have I do fuck with pop. I'm a low shit.
Pop is good.
Dope.
Serves a really good place because it's like it's always like what's most catchy. It's
Is pop even a thing? Is pop a thing or is it just popular music?
That's exactly what I was about to say.
It's misconstrued. It is popular music.
Does pop have a sound anymore? Because pop used to have a fucking because okay, that's pop.
Because Jack Harlow's pop, but at the same time, Ariana Grande's pop.
And now pop is hip hop.
And you'll see like a lot of time people argue like, oh, that's not a pop artist, this and that, and then because the idea of what it is kind of forgotten.
Yeah, it's kind of blurred. The lines are blurred.
It's almost be anything in a sense.
Yeah.
Like as long as it's kind of rhythmic, they'll be like, oh yeah, it's pop.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Just bouncy.
Or what is R&B nowadays? Because I really feel like I want to drop an R&B album, but I don't sing. I feel like I can rap, but on some chill shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like I posted a rap that was on some chill shit. One of the things I posted to my Instagram and shit. And I posted
I seen that.
On the R&B subreddit, and they were like, half of it, I got like 100 likes or so over there, but like half of the comments were like, yo, this isn't R&B, what the fuck is this? And half of the comments were like, yo, this is fucking fire, this is dope, let me know when you drop this song. You know what I mean? So it's like,
it was hard.
What is R&B? You know what I mean?
It's like realizing that also too, it's like, when we appeal to like our age group and people that we think think like us and stuff, and then realizing how, the generations below us are influenced by not like the same ways that we think. So then to them, that might be someone younger like, nah, it's not this and that. But if it's like that to the collective mass, then it's gonna be that, if that makes sense. It's like, all right, if everyone or 70% is thinking that this is what R&B is, this is what pop is, that's what R&B and pop is to at least majority of the people.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Yeah, no. Yeah, and it's kind of like a wormhole, because you gotta go into it. It's like...
For me, what I was trying to what R&B is in my head is like, how I break it down. R&B is a sonic. It's more of a sonic sound, and people, some of the comments were saying, like the ones that were negative were like, oh, you're not specifically singing, so that's not R&B. To me, R&B is rhythm and blues.
Yeah, rhythm and
It's a slower pace, usually slower tempos, usually focusing more on the rhythm of the song and the groove of the song. You know what I mean? You feel a lot more vibe.
I need a beat. Because that when you played, I was like, damn, I needed him to send me something.
Which one? I'm gonna play you guys a bunch of beats and shit like that today too.
Yeah, most def. Yeah, because I wanna rap on someone else's or just do songs on someone else's.
You gotta get this group chat or some shit going, dude. Because I really, really want to work with you guys. I really can see some
I'm about to make one.
Yeah.
Yo, one thing though is like, cause how I started, I learned from like boom bap type of stuff, right? But how you feel about like what I learned from people just only want to do boom bap, like they're like, yo, music ain't this unless it's
only wanting to do boom bap.
Like that's the trap people fall into that I see.
Hate that shit. It's like all due respect to the homie I brought last time and shit. That's like my boy and shit from college, but like he's like that, and like to me it's just like that's so mundane.
Yeah,
that's the right word. Sometimes I be throwing big words out there. I don't know what they mean, but I think mundane is the right word. But that's just so ass. Like
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like why the fuck? It, like you said, it's the same shit that people with trap do. Like if you just make, I just don't. To me, it's hard for me to believe like to me it's a confidence thing because like for me it's hard to believe that somebody can only fuck with one genre of music. You get what I'm saying?
They're just limiting themselves.
Yeah.
They're just convincing themselves.
But what I think it is sometimes, when I say the confidence thing, sometimes I feel like they don't have the ball. Like you may fuck with boom bap, hardcore hip hop, and you fuck with like soulful R&B.
Yeah.
But you have to make it sound boom bap hardcore for it to be presentable to the world because you're not confident showing that, hey, you actually do really fuck with some Marvin Gaye. You actually really do fuck with, you know what I mean? Some like some
Donny
like
Hathaway or something.
It's like you're scared to be different. Almost.
Yeah, you're scared to say I love you, so you have to put on the I love you chop and put bitch over it, and now it's presentable to the world. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes.
I mean, some people got to be like that because at the end of the day, it is scary to go against the norm. You know, it's especially if it's not good. Like if you bring in something that's against the norm, just because it's against the norm doesn't mean it is good.
Yeah, don't mean
like,
that shit still gotta sound good.
This shit was different, but it was ass. Like if you're gonna go against the grain, you gotta kind of like.
It's like that Drake album that you dropped or whatever, that Nevermind or whatever shit.
Yeah, so it's like,
like, oh yo, but it was different though. Like, yeah, but
you're right, it was different, but like.
Wait, y'all mess with the Metro album?
The superhero one?
Anyone peeped it?
I didn't listen to it yet because it's like I'm like I don't know how I feel about the themed album. I'm like he did the superheroes wear capes. Not all superheroes wear capes.
No, I feel like it's a continuation. I feel like it's cool.
It's like I mean, you know, I don't know. Maybe because I've been watching like Black Panther and like shit. I'm like, why is everyone kind of like
you burnt out?
Yeah, so I just feel like everyone was superhero. I gotta watch it. You just reminded me. I was like, what was the other one I gotta watch? I watched Black Panther and shit. That's
yo, me and Brandon was talking about it. The Metro Booming, like how he did the film on all that. Like, yo, we gotta do a short film or something next year. Like, make beats for the movie or like.
I think I have way cooler ideas. I feel like I'll be honest. They always do some action. No, some serious shit. They always do some action movie shit, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Like I don't know. I would do some quirky shit, like some shit that I know like everybody done fucking seen. Like some shit like a theme.
Some Wild Wild West.
Doing, like, big, like it's like this is a
action movie.
This is a big spectacle.
Yeah.
The stakes are high. Like everything is saturated almost. It's like not real life. You know, it's hyper real life. That kind of thing.
Can you imagine doing
cars crashing into each other at high speed?
I mean, can you imagine doing like a themed album and like short film to like something like?
I want to do something like that, bro. That shit sounds so cool.
Kanye had that with Runaway, not to like this same extent, but the 30-minute short film that went with.
But that was like big though. You get what I'm saying? It's still like grandiose. He's still in the middle of fucking Paris, like with some bird bitch. With some ballerina bird bitch. Like that was nuts. That was like
crazy shots. Crazy shots.
Yeah, he's driving. He's running in the middle of the fucking.
He had that car. That car's so nice.
Oh, the Ferrari or whatever the fuck it was. That's what I'm saying. Like that entire video was every shot was $1 million. Like,
that's what it said. Every shot was $1 million. Exactly.
Was a fucking $1 million.
Yeah.
Use the Wayne B-roll. Go to Clark a little bit and, you know. Yeah, it's just run down whatever it is.
Yeah, just catch somebody running down. Yeah.
No, but the short you saying how you want to make your ideas.
Yeah, like think, what's a corny like romantic film that everybody's like rom-com movie? You ever seen 500 Days of Summer?
No, but I heard of it.
Yeah, some shit like you know what I mean.
Is it Adam Sandler or no?
Oh no.
I'm thinking 50 First Dates.
50 First Dates. That's another one though. Yeah, some shit like that or
do an Insecure type of thing. Like just something where it's like
something you know
people
everybody's seen, but more quirky, kind of fun. You ever seen Living Single? That's something good because that's old school, so like everybody can really relate. You know what I mean?
Does Wife and Kids count or not? My wife and Kids. Yeah, that's
for us that's even better because it's early 2000s. So that's even like more of our era. I feel like sometimes I don't want to bite too much off of 90s shit because at the end of the day we grew up in the 2000s.
Evan be playing off that.
The Martin and Gina song. And that shit went crazy.
Yeah. You know, by the end of the day, nigga, you wasn't even alive when Martin Jr. was on.
That nigga did not watch what episode.
People gonna see
it's dope after nostalgia, but it's not your nostalgia. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to pull too much off of that. I want to leave it to them niggas.
I feel that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Because you can get like 90s were definitely cool. Like.
Yeah, 90s is a fucking awesome ass.
Yeah,
maybe played out.
Like all of us. When were you born? 98. 98. Okay, I was born 99. Like us who were like on the cusp, we wish we were like growing up.
Only so we can grow up and really experience.
Yeah, it's like no, we grew up in the 2000s.
Yeah,
You know?
I did turn on TV and I did see my wife and kids. You know
we still saw it.
I'm saying my wife and kids is like 2000s though. Martin is like 90s.
Yeah, but we're like you said, going into the 2000s. Like I was 97, 98, 99. But it's like now, we're like 4, 5. It's like 01, 02. So we're still catching all the 90s reruns and shit.
Exactly.
It shows that it's still good.
It trips down.
Yeah, literally. So it's like we're still that our parents.
But we can relate to what's it called? What's the shit that Kiki Palmer had? True Jackson VP. We can relate to seeing that for the first time more than we can talk about some fucking Living Color or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Not to go too off topic.
I remember that premiering.
Not to go too off topic, but this made me think now. But like literally, I remember like 2010 to like 12. I was like, it's not gonna get better than this. Like I was like looking at like TV. Cool. And like,
what's crazy? Everybody, I just learned. So we were like, around that time we're like 13, 12. Right?
Yeah.
So I learned that those are your most impressionable years when it comes down to like music and art. Artists always, whenever you now after this when you watch like interviews and shit, always watch and then they ask what era do you fuck with the most? Usually they say things like when I was around that age. Your most impressionable years for artists are usually from the ages I think it was 10 to 13. You're always going to hear artists always refer to those years. That's when I realized I could do this, or that's when I started to want to do this. Or,
it's that's when you're something gets developed more. It's like
the front thing.
Yeah, it's around puberty. You start building up
emotions.
You understand. Yeah, you start understanding music, art,
cerebrum. Is it
frontal cortex? Something.
It's back here.
Or maybe a back.
Yeah.
It's really small. I know.
At that point, something develops.
I think you would
build the ego.
Yeah, something. Until you're like 20.
It's really interesting.
That was me the first time. That
was a muscle memory. I was like, oh shit.
I said the low. I don't want to be too low.
No, we should do some The Wire theme or some shit like that. We do an album, a theme off The Wire. Or some shit.
Man, nigga, I don't live like that
Omar.
Wire shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? I want to do something that's more relatable to just honesty. It's so easy. I can get off so many bitches suck my dick and
start a music video paying taxes.
Yeah.
Start a music video off of paying taxes. Just a normal job.
Paying your taxes?
Yeah. It's I'm doing
9 to 5. Yeah. 9 to 5.
I like that. Yeah, I'll file
clocking out your 9 to 5 or something. It's like, hey.
I do want to do that.
Yo.
Remember how remember during the
that shit would be hard
video when Drake was in the supermarket?
Yeah.
When I was working at Target, I always thought about that shit. I used to walk around like store clothes and just be thinking about, one day we'll come back shoot the VL.
Ain't that the Life Is Good music video that Drake and Future did? Remember 2020 when they was in Best Buy and shit?
Yeah.
That shit was mad funny, bro.
That was funny, yeah. That was so funny though. With Lil Yachty?
Yeah, the Best Buy shit. Yo. Nah, that shit was gold, bro.
Because it's funny. It's
that's original.
If Drake walks in on his own, let me shoot a Best Buy music video. I'm trying to buy the counter. Cool. He walks in with Future. Cool. I feel like Future alone, I'm trying it just wouldn't work out the same.
Yeah.
They'd be nah, I'm just.
And they capture the energy.
Bro, because Drake is such an actor, Every music video you see,
I think that's the biggest
acting,
bag he's dropped. I think that's I think he's dropped that bag so fucking bad. And I mean, nobody knows how the hell he's gonna play out the rest of his career. Only he knows, and God really. But because it's dude, with just acting ability, but he has a good acting ability. Acting ability, dude. Why would you not go get a fucking easy just do 2 movies? Dude, you don't have to be the actor guy. But at the peak of your career, do a little romantic comedy movie that's 10 mil easily, and then do another one. You know what I mean? Just do little.
I think for him personally, it would be kind of weird because it's this is just me thinking about it because I judge Drake a lot, though I do consume a lot of his music.
Yeah.
So I know I'd be all right, I don't kind of take you serious as a rapper, and now you're in this role where you're possibly funny. Now it's now I really don't want to take you serious.
No, he's gotten that off though before on the SBs.
Yeah. That's the thing with Drake. He's a goofy guy, and he's funny, and I feel like when he acts as Drake, it's a part that he's playing almost. Like,
Yeah.
it's like
Drake is
he's
the rapper.
rapping with Future and 21 Savage.
Yeah.
And he knows, like, at the end of the day, we know Drake is take care guy. That's
Just
Drake.
like,
You know, like the
going
real
home.
Drake. He's singing. He's
Is
like,
it?
he's lovey. I think so. I think he's a
I
soft
think
guy.
the
I don't
grass
think
is
he's.
true. I think
I
that's
don't
true.
think he's hard.
Yeah.
I think he does the whole hard thing. He has like a whole persona that he's built.
Yeah.
Mob
like-
boss.
Yeah.
Right.
He's always like, in every video he's like this. Like he's all mob boss now.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel
not
like if
really
you
him. I feel like.
catching Drake on the walk from the Degrassi studio to his mother's car is the form of Drake that you'll never like. He'll never leave him.
That's probably it too, though, because he's a child star. None of those child stars really like to like if they could do something else, they usually do. Like
Yeah.
child actors and shit. I guess
They're always fucked up,
They
man.
never really like,
Yeah, them niggas, yeah.
Fucked up.
It's a cold word.
Well, you know, I mean, it's like it's just fucked up because it's like, you know, when that industry, there's always hella fuck shit going on.
Yeah,
So like if you're an
right.
adult, it's like, all right, I can cope with this, but a kid is like, damn, and then you know, it's
like
like
what we were talking about.
Yeah,
right?
kid-
when
you
your
never see
shit
Hillary Duff.
develops,
Right.
right?
literally.
Orlando
when
Brown.
when you're in that situation as a kid and like you have to be, you're put in a space where it's like ego, right?
Yeah.
Acting is like you need kind of an ego to act because you got to do all this stuff. You got to understand like the other side of like life. I guess like acting, you know. So when you're a kid and you're doing that shit, like, and then you grow up,
yeah.
it develops too early, and it's like it fucks you up, man. It's gotta fuck you. Like you guys, I didn't watch it, but the Selena Gomez documentary, everybody was like talking about it.
I heard about
And
that.
she's like, she was really messed up in the head because she was a child star, and like she was like constantly like looking at herself from everybody else's perspective. Like she was never being herself.
Yeah.
And it was like that's like so many
China
fucking child.
McClain's the only one that made it out.
Oh, China, yeah, she found God.
She
found
She's
she
the
found
only one
God.
that made it out with her head on her shoulders.
She did that. She's nuts. No, why? Because she's talking about all that Christian shit. Just because she's talking Christian shit.
She found God.
You could be talking about the word of God. I love God. Everybody loves God. I'm just saying, she's out of her fucking mind. You see how she's talking? She's crazy.
So who? Let's see which
To
child
be honest with you,
All
I
of
think people
them.
talk the most.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Jeanette McCurdy.
Yeah, we seen
I
that
think,
book.
yeah.
Yeah, that book.
I
Hey,
think
what about
she is a
Ye?
good one.
What about Ye?
No.
Ye's talking about.
Oh, yeah, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. I don't know.
I'm not saying they're the same, but I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Motherfucking crazy.
Nah,
Yeah.
but Jeanette, she wasn't talking no God stuff, but just off this, she was talking some like.
She was getting piped by a drum. That's hard.
Nah, she was.
That shit was
That's
crazy.
what probably kept her head on her shoulders. but
That's not.
besides
That can't be real though, cause I don't even know.
Yo,
She is
I don't know,
short.
but I can see Drummond doing that. That's the thing about it. That's why it's like, all right, so now it's like, what's really gonna stop this from happening? Like, Jeanette's with it.
Yeah.
Like, Drummond's like, yo, fuck it, like, it's a bag, so.
Yo, that shit was crazy. I was like, nah, that shit can't be real, bro. And I was only like 12. I was like, nah, how that shit fit, nigga?
Which one, was it Shaq's first wife or his second
Oh,
wife?
I know that picture you talking about.
You said,
I know that picture where Shorty is like.
I know what you're talking about. Her name. Oh,
It's a bad name.
She's like 4'11" or some shit.
Yeah, bro, and it's like Shaq. Like,
That's some
literally.
sick, yeah.
So imagine, but here's my thing, right? If as a woman or as a dude, you're like, yo, like, you know, who'd you date before? Yo, I dated Shaq.
That
Is
shit's crazy.
it wrong of me now to be like, yo, I obviously just can't do
It's a
whatever.
dumb.
Like,
Yeah.
Because like,
That shit is
Dude,
real.
I'm convinced after a certain part of like when you're fucking around in a certain like after a certain bracket or once you're a certain status, you're fucking with certain people.
Once she's
you don't
fucking
ask that
athletes,
question again.
Yeah.
Because you just assume everybody you're fucking with has fucked somebody, you know what I mean, just as big and not bigger than you.
But now it's like, right, okay, boom, right? It could be an ego thing, or like you said, Paul's a physical thing. So maybe it's like, all right, who'd you fuck with? Oh, Little Uzi and Playboy Cardi. Oh man, I'll never.
But you think it's just gonna be
that I'm
Yeah.
fine now. But now it's like, yo, all right, I can deliver, right? Whatever they probably deliver things in a monetary sense. Like, oh, they probably give you vibes and shit. Shaq. Yo, like we already know what he's giving up. Like,
I know what the fuck he's doing.
to a 4'11" woman? Like, yo, like it's just.
I don't know what he's doing.
Was he like 7'1"?
It's a crazy pause.
325, like in his prime, like.
That's a big fella, bro.
Man, here comes I. Here I come, like, oh yeah, honey, this and that. You'll never think of
put it verses for you.
You'll never think of your ex again.
Here
Like,
comes I.
yeah.
I'm still that shit. Here comes I.
Nah.
That sounds like how you're supposed to say it. Actually. Here comes I.
Okay, there's no autotune on this at all.
Okay.
So let me know what it is that you want to bring.
Yeah. Said you want that motivational shit. You see that motivational shit. Yeah. Said I'ma spit that motivation. Tired of this frustration. Every night I pray to God to bless this forsaken nation. Assalamu alaikum. I ain't never been a fan of begging.
What's it called? The ad libs? Can you just put like solo the ad libs and shit? Because I feel like I heard like the yeah, you know what I mean? Like that sound like a little bit like a tune to it.
Yeah, woo is fine.
Not this one.
Yeah.
Oh no, no, I don't hear it.
I know what you're talking about though. I think it's the beginning.
Yeah. Said I'ma spit that motivation. Tired of this frustration.
Like go all the way to the start, like the.
Yeah. Said he want that motivational shit. I'ma spit that motivational shit. Yeah. Said I'ma spit that motivation. Tired of this frustration. Every night I pray to God to bless this forsaken nation. Assalamu alaikum. I ain't never been a fan.